Guys, this is an Emerson Premium Ceiling Fan with an Uplight, not the original canopy. I shouldn't have to explain that, hopefully. And the Uplight is controlled with a pull chain. Fan is also controlled with a pull chain. Uplight is drawing 1 amp. So what is that, 340 watt bulbs maybe? Yeah, that's exactly what that would be. So I'm just going to turn the fan on low just so we can appreciate the Uplight. I'm going to turn some of these other lights off. And in order to, by the way, drawing 1.1 amps with light and fan. I took it out of the amp meter for a second so we can then go back. Oh, I forgot about this thing over here. That's just I keep adding lights and then don't plug them into the switch circuits unless I decide to keep them. Well, until I decide to keep them, I guess is what I should say. So far, everything that I've added has become permanent, but it's been moved in some cases. It's actually a decent amount of light over here. You can still see your way around. Okay, let's turn everything back on. Those lights, those lights, those lights and fans. I think I had this light over here on too. Sometimes that's better for white fans. Turn the Uplight off and plug it back into the amp meter. And on low, interesting, lights and fans together on low was 1.1. Let's do that again. Let's just see that again just to make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah. Fan off, 1 even. Lights and fans together, 1.1. The math doesn't add up. Is it a faster low speed without the light for some reason? I don't know, that's a mystery. We're going to go through it like normal. These are one of the few 5-blade fans that I like. One of the few 90s fans that I like. I just saw these in the Emerson catalog, same catalog that had the Premium and the TriStar. And I just thought these were great. I didn't like them the same way I like the... This is the Premium, excuse me, the pedal and the TriStar. I didn't like these in the same way I like the pedal and especially the TriStar. The TriStar was, oh my god, I have to have that. Pedal was, I wish I could have that. This was, that's a nice looking fan. It wasn't that I needed one, it was just nice looking fan. 0.23, medium, little piece of dirt there. 0.5, then if we add an amp of lighting, 1.37. So someone will explain that to me and then I'll understand why they don't just add like math. Flywheel's a little bent, looks like. Probably because they were sitting on the floor when I got them. I'm sure it will resolve itself with time. 0.9 on high. These are good air movers. It's a KBZ5 motor. Add an amp of lighting and it's almost the same. It's not doing a whole lot for me over here. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's the same as any other stack motor fan where you can feel there's some air moving over here, but it's not, you know, not a noticeable breeze, just you can tell there's air moving. It's a solidly good fan. Almost seems like they go a little bit slower than Casablanca's. That's actually true of 80s Emersons as well. I think Emerson just likes a slightly lower high speed. It's off. No, it's not. It's medium. I'm an idiot. It's just been a long day. I've been here testing fans for a long time, and I said Casablanca, so I thought Casablanca pull chain and expected it to be a low, medium, high. It just seems like the kind of fan that should have a low, medium, high. So it's almost like adding an amp of lighting is enough to pull down. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait for it to come to a stop. I'm going to turn it back on low, and then I'm going to turn the light off, and we're going to see if it gets any faster. Where's the reverse switch on these? Is it on the side? Yeah, it's right there. Little scuff marks on these. It's all just dirt that'll come off. They're mint. I just, they were in my car with a bunch of dirty light bulbs. I brought home something like 100 8-foot fluorescents. Okay, so high, medium, low. 1.09 is where we're at. Let's let it get up to speed. I'll even help it a little bit. I really like the blade bracket design on these. Unless you count the Casablanca Classic. This is my favorite version of the Premium. Okay. Turn the light off. Does it get any faster? Not that I can see. Just appears to be a current draw difference, not a... Okay, well, let's reverse it. Never reverse a fan while it's running. Don't do what I just did. I've done that now twice today. Don't be like me. Do as I say, not as I do. Reverse. 0.23 again. Speaking as a parent, do as I say, not as I do is the most valuable thing you'll ever have. And with the light, once again, medium, 0.5, and with the light, yeah, it's the same thing. I'll never understand. It's not like there's a lot else on this circuit that it's, you know, an issue of current draw. Like, you know how sometimes if you've got lights and say the garbage disposal on the same circuit, you turn on the garbage disposal, the lights get dim. Only other thing on this circuit is about 2 amps of lighting, if that. Okay. 0.88. 1.87. Okay. And now that we're in reverse, unplug it. Okay. Let's see what I can do for you here. How's that? It's a little low. How's that? It's pretty good, I think. One thing I don't realize is, do I ever need to tap the screen? Is it ever out of focus when I do that? Do I ever need to do that where it focuses? So let me get a control. I just spent all my time fixing with the camera. Control's almost ready, but the wires are a little tangled, so give me just a second. Oops, can't do that if it's unplugged, huh? I'm going to turn it to low, and then I'm going to plug it in. 0.23, so exactly the same. Now, this is going to be different because it's both going through the control. If I do that, let's see something here. It's still 0.23, but there's no fan movement, no light. And it's reverse. Forgot to. I'm tired. I was wondering whether or not I should try to video any more fans after this, and this has made it clear. This should be my last video for the night. I got a lot of cleaning up to do anyways. It's still only like 40 degrees. This is just the end of it. Okay. Low with the control, 0.23. Medium low with the control, 0.43. And, nope, still nothing. All that's doing is adding a resistive load in series with the inductive load. So if I do this, so it's up to speed. Let's see if it'll even. It's going to go very slow. Okay. Now, medium high, 0.58. Still no light. When I engage the light, it actually takes up to 0.7. Slows it down and goes to 0.7. It's not a bad range of speeds with the control. In fact, it's an ideal range of speeds for most people. High, we know what high looks like, and of course, high, 0.91, did I ever tell you that? Yeah, I know we discussed that. Of course, the light's going to work in high. Okay. Just because it's Emerson, I will try the 4711 control. Probably I'm not going to bother with the light. First of all, we already know what that's going to do. Capacitor value's got to be pretty high for the light to engage at all. Set it to the lowest speed. Plug it in. 0.18. Not a huge difference between 0.18 and 0.23, or 4 and 5, but it's slower. Oh, I forgot to turn this light back on over here. It'll probably be warmed up just in time for the end of the video, because these lights take a while to warm up. Okay. Speed 3, medium low, 0.31. Speed 2, medium high, 0.46, that's the 11. So the range is a little slow with this control. I like the slow low, but the other one's high. Yeah, I think if you're actually we're shopping for controls for this fan, the 5, 10, 15 would be what they would sell you, and they would be right. Now here's a control that we should be able to use with the Uplight, the 5-speed transformer based. I'll be interested to see how it behaves. Speed 0.5. It should be on now. It's drawing 0.43, so it's going to be pretty fast. Add the light, it's dim. Now it's 0.85. Let's see if the speeds are different. Still pretty fast. It's a little faster without the light, it seems like. Four, 0.53, 1.07, 3, 0.62, 1.27. Not a huge difference when you have the light on in terms of the speeds. 2, 0.69, 1.42, might be my imagination that it slows down at all, but it sure seems like it does. High, just for comparison's sake. And off. Now here's another one where it should be successful with the light. This is the solid state. Let's first see how it behaves with the solid state control by itself. See if it's buzzy and what kind of a low speed we can get going and all those beautiful things. Okay, 0.07, 0.08, okay, we've already started. Walk it back down, 0.08, 0.07, 0.08 is pretty good. Now, if I engage the light, 0.24, don't see anything from the light, but will it still spin? Yep. Oh, it's a little bit. Let's see. It's still going. Okay, that's our beautiful low speed. Let's go an eighth of a turn. 0.14. Engage the light. 0.31. So another eighth of a turn. 0.28. You can see a little bit of light now. And it's so far silent with the control. 0.44. There's a very slight buzz. And it actually goes away when you engage the light. That's because whatever AC isn't filtered well from the control, the light filaments, and I'm not describing this in a good technical way, but they basically absorb it. Okay, 0.62, 1.25, 0.79, 1.64, and then all the way at high, which is 1.84. Let's see something here. Let's see which starts first, the fan or the light. I think the fan starts first, but let's... Yep. Okay, so that's pretty cool.